As a media guy, I love all types of media. A few years ago, I started buying newspapers when I had the time to relax and read at home. I fell in love with the New York Times and the Wall Street Journal, which I can get here in the New York City metro area. Other newspapers that were readily available were the New York Post, the New York Daily News, and three Connecticut newspapers. Unfortunately, the staffing is so slim at these local papers that, much like their TV news counterparts, there isn't much content at all and very little original reporting. On the weekend, the only 24/7 gas station in my neighborhood, Circle K, carried the Weekend Financial Times newspaper. It was a special treat having access to a physical British newspaper. My obsession with finding more newspaper options led me to call a number of area businesses that I thought might carry something off the beaten path. I came up snake eyes with the exception of Switzer's Pharmacy in Southport section of Fairfield, Connecticut, where I live. When I called Switzer's, the gentleman on the other end of the phone told me they carried the Financial Times every day. I was bursting with excitement. I hopped in the car, grabbed a mug full of my latest K-Cup obsession, McDonald's decaf, turned on DI.FM's house music channel as I journeyed to Southport. I could hardly believe my eyes when I saw a stand with all of the newspapers out on display in front of the pharmacy. It was an extremely windy day that day, and I was impressed with how the physics of the stand held all the glorious Dead Tree daily newspapers in place. As I got even closer, I read the sign that said, "Please leave money in box." I thought to myself, wow, this is a throwback to a different time, a time when people were more honest. And actually, was there ever really a time like that when people were more honest? This reminds me of the sign that Dante left in the movie Clerks that said, "Please leave money on the counter. Take change when applicable. Be honest." I love that last part. Well, I grabbed my Financial Times newspaper and the New York Times, and I looked around for this box to leave my cash in. I couldn't find one, so I went in the store and informed the proprietor of my predicament. He told me that the box only appears when he disappears, for like running an errand or something like that when he leaves the store. On the way out, I was happy to see an entire magazine section, a sight that's so rare anywhere these days, unless you're at Barnes& and Noble. It was one of those small, life-affirming adventures that brightens your whole day. I love these types of Gilmore Girls small-town Connecticut moments. It always makes my day when I stumble upon a scene like this one, exemplifying what life should be like when it's at its best. Because every once in a while, it's nice to put your phone down, see what's in front of you, talk to someone, and enjoy the moment.